Welcome to another edition of Variant Reviews. On this episode, we review Star Wars Black Series Chewbacca. Well, alright, here we have the Star Wars Black Series Chewbacca, and I'm really anxious to check this guy out. So let's crack him open. So here's the side of the box. So here on the back of the box, you have a little bit of artwork with Han Solo and Chewbacca, and a little description that says, Chewbacca is Han Solo's co-pilot on the Millennium Falcon. The powerful Wookiee is a courageous fighter, skilled mechanic, and loyal friend who joins the fight to save the galaxy. And little quotations that says, Rawr! Or, I don't know, that's my best Chewbacca impression. So here we have Chewbacca's crossbow slash blaster weapon. It initially comes in two different pieces like this, but you just put it together by snapping this right here on this little butt end or front end or whatever end that is, and that's really it. I mean, it hangs in there pretty well. So there's a little bit of paint detail here. It was painted black and then dry brushed with like a gray paint. I don't know if you can see that. And then you have two scopes right here on top. So one other thing about this gun, you can actually take this scope attachment off, and I guess you can have it just like that, like a crossbow, but I don't know, I think I like having it with everything attached. So here we have Chewbacca in all his Wookiee glory, and he's a pretty big figure actually. He stands about, I would say we're looking at 7.5 inches here. This is what he looks like standing next to Vader, so just to give you some kind of a size comparison. And this is what he looks like standing next to Han Solo. I'm really liking the way they hit the scaling just right with this guy. Now, looking at his face, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of shading going on here at the top of the head. It's not just a flat brown paint. There's just a little bit of shading here under the eyes. Of course, the nose is black. And the mouth, it seems that the mouth has like just a little bit of color in there. It doesn't look like a red tongue. It looks like a brown tongue. So far, one accessory I'm not liking is this little man purse of his. It's very loose. I mean, if you pose him wrong, you're going to get this kind of action. Get that droopy drawer action. You have a little bit more paint differentiation right here. So you got a little bit of dark brown and then a lighter brown here. And it pretty much goes throughout the torso here. Here's a little look at his Wookiee hands. So he has like a clenched paw. I guess that's what you would call it. And then the front, you got like this hair going over it. And this is what his little Wookiee feet look like. So for articulation purposes, I'm going to take off the little Wookiee purse, man purse thing he has, and just showcase him like this for now. And this is pretty much how his head goes. I mean, you can't get a good turn on it or anything like that. You can kind of slight tilt here and there, but you're not going to get a 360. When you attempt to do that, you're going to pop his head off. So and that's because it's hindered here by the front fur and the back fur. Arm does turn all the way around. You can hinge it open as well. And again, he has the same little lower elbow swivel as all the other figures, and he can bend it this way and bend it that way, and he has a wrist swivel, and he can tilt it here and he can tilt it up slightly. It's kind of hindered by the fur up here. He does have chest articulation here. You can turn it all the way around, and then he has a waist articulation as well, so you can turn that all the way around. So you can actually turn this that way and this that way. In the way of leg articulation, he does kick his leg up this far up. He does have the upper thigh swivel, and he has a single jointed knee. And don't forget the peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So in conclusion, I really like this figure. I feel that it's a must-have, especially if you already have a Han Solo. I mean, if you have it, you gotta have both. I mean, it's really gonna make your display look pretty cool. Having Han Solo, Chewie, Luke, R2-D2, you know. Do I have to keep going? Come on. So before I forget, check out City Rockers Apparel. Again, this is the D-Town Jackal saying thanks for watching another episode of Variant Reviews. So before you guys forget, hit the subscribe button, please.